APP fraud, authorized push payment fraud, is an issue because of the scale of the losses. So last year, £459 million was stolen through APP fraud. And that in itself is a problem that needs to be addressed. And also, I would say that judicial systems and regulators across the world are trending towards more customer protection, which means financial institutions will be held more accountable for monies that are lost as a result of fraud, and therefore they need to do more to protect their customers. They need to do more to prevent instances of fraud. Confirmation of payee is a really good example of affirmative industry action where, that's been raised to reduce APP fraud. We've seen it introduced in the UK from 2020. It's a service that warns a payer when the payee name, account number, and sort code does not match the details held at the payee bank. And the aim of it is to prevent payers from unknowingly paying an unintended beneficiary. So today, it's been a great success. Today, the UK has 140 PSPs that are using COP. It covers 92% of all UK faster payments. That stat is going to grow by the end of this year, so an additional 300 PSPs will join COP, and the coverage will increase to 99%. So I think if you turn to the report to encourage people to read it, they'll find lots of great insight and data on the cost of fraud, the distribution of fraud across fraud types, and also the impact COP is having on reducing APP fraud. The phrase faster payments, faster fraud it was widely quoted when the UK first introduced faster payments in 2008. And we saw after a few years of it launching, fraud rates went through the roof. I think they tripled. So the problem with faster payments is once they're initiated, there's very little time to investigate or stop a suspicious payment, contrary to what it was before, where you'd have hours or days to investigate and then pull money back if you needed to. So here, fraudsters could exploit the speed of payment to get away with funds. But I think the misconception here is that there's nothing you can do about this risk, and that's wrong. So as you'll find in the report, as other markets look to adopt real-time payment schemes, they should take advantage of the lessons we've learned from FPS in the UK. And while faster payments may introduce the potential for fraud to occur more quickly, it can be prevented. And so there are some insights in the report around that theme. You'll probably learn more about the confirmation of payee model, how it's applied in the UK, how it will evolve in the UK, and also how it will evolve beyond the UK in other domestic and international or cross-border settings. So a great insight there.